anything. It's a dangerous word to say to someone who holds your destruction in the palm of their hand. To save my secret, I traded my autonomy for a sister's silence. She told me she wouldn't tell our parents, but her whisper chilled my blood more than any shout ever could. The door's locked, the photo is saved, and the game has just begun. This isn't just about a dress anymore. It's about who owns me. The silence in the house was a heavy blanket, insulating me from the world outside where I was expected to be a son, a brother, a boy. Inside Chloe's room, the air smelled of vanilla perfume and stale hairspray, a scent that made my stomach turn over with a cocktail of nausea and thrill. I stood before her full-length mirror, the cool slide of champagne satin against my ribs, sending goose flesh rippling down my arms. It didn't fit right. The straps dug into my shoulders, and the cowl neck dipped too low, revealing the expanse of my flat, pale chest. Yet, staring at the reflection, I didn't see the awkward angles of Hermie. I saw a ghost of someone else, someone softer, trying desperately to surface through the wrong skin. My breath caught in my throat as I smoothed the fabric over my hips. For years, this had been a phantom itch, a gaze lingering too long on a mannequin, the secret touch of my mother's silk scarves. Now, wearing the forbidden garment, the sensation was electric. It felt terrifyingly correct. I turned slightly, trying to catch the silhouette, letting my eyes blur until the boy vanished and only the dress remained. The sound of the front door opening downstairs shattered the trance. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. I scrambled to grab the hem, to peel the evidence from my body, but my fingers were clumsy with panic. Footsteps thudded on the stairs, not the heavy tread of my father, but the rhythmic, confident gait of my sister. I froze, caught between the urge to hide in the closet and the paralyzing realization that there was nowhere to go. The doorknob turned. The door swung open. Chloe stood framed in the hallway light, her gym bag slipping from her shoulder. Her mouth opened to speak, but the words died. Silence stretched between us, thick and suffocating, until the sharp digital shutter sound of a camera phone sliced through the room. I flinched as if she had struck me, my hands flying up to cover my chest, a futile attempt to shield the shame burning through me. "Chloe, please," I choked out, my voice cracking, thin and unrecognizable. "I can explain." She didn't scream, she didn't storm out. Instead, a slow, terrifying smile spread across her lips. She stepped into the room and closed the door behind her with a definitive click. It sounded like a cell locking. She tapped the screen of her phone, her eyes dancing with a cruel amusement.
"Explain what, Hermie? That you're a pervert? That you like stealing my things?"
"No, it's not. I backed away until my legs hit the edge of her bed. The satin, moments ago a source of secret joy, now felt like a straitjacket.
"Mom and Dad are gonna lose their minds," she mused, swiping through the photos she had just taken.
She turned the screen toward me. There I was, eyes wide with terror, the dress hanging sadly on my frame. It looked grotesque in the harsh digital light.
"Imagine Dad seeing this. Imagine the guys at school."
The threat hung in the air, toxic and absolute. My life, the quiet invisibility I had cultivated so carefully, was over. I felt the tears prickling, hot and humiliating. "Delete it, please, Chloe. I'll do anything."
She paused, the phone hovering over the delete button, then lowered it slowly.
Her gaze shifted, sweeping over me not with disgust, but with a sudden, calculating intensity. It was the way a sculptor looks at a lump of unformed clay.
"Anything?" she echoed softly.
"Yes, anything. Just don't tell them." She took a step closer, invading my personal space. She reached out, her manicured nail tracing the strap of the dress on my shoulder. I shuddered, but I didn't pull away. I couldn't.
"Fine," she said, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper that chilled my blood. "I won't tell them, but you don't get to take it off yet. We're going to play a game, Hermie. And if you want to keep your little secret, you're going to follow every single rule I make."
Next time on My Sister's Game, the photo on the phone is a silent gun pressed to Hermie's temple, and Chloe has her finger on the trigger. Locked in the bathroom, the ritual begins. The razor glides over his skin, smelling of artificial strawberries and steel. Strip by strip, the masculinity is washed down the drain. But as the hair vanishes, the shame is replaced by a terrifying awe. The skin underneath isn't raw, it's electric. He's shaving away the brother. But what is he revealing underneath? Find out only in the next episode.